hello again, and I'm pleased to say, if everything goes to plan, I've got 2 consecutive days off. So I've had a very lazy start to the day, nice lie-in, taking the dog for a walk. I've had to go and sort some stuff out of the office, put some messages over to Paul, some stuff come in last night. And yesterday I went over to go and post something, and when I got to the post office, dead cocky, here we go. There was an IT problem, and basically they couldn't deal with any parcels. So I'm now going to make my way to Sutton-on-Sea, to the post office, and all being well, I'm going to get this parcel at long last sent and posted. And also, oh, open my car door. Also, still working on these little logo ideas that I mentioned, and I've got some designs ready. And what I might do, just so you got some idea what's going on, I might insert some down below, and be interesting to see any of your comments or read any of your comments. The one I'm going to end up with, because it's going to go on a blue coat, I'm going to have a blue background on it basically, but it'll give you some idea of what I've been playing around with. And yeah, very strange. 2 days off on my own, and I've got no idea what I'm going to be doing. Anyway, Sutton-on-Sea next. Right, happy days in Sutton-on-Sea, and no queue at the post office, but it was just before midday, before yeah, the usual queues start. God, is it me, or virtually every post office you go into, there's always a queue, and somebody in front of you has always got a problem. That takes like 15 minutes. Am I alone with that, or does that happen to you as well? Does it happen to you? I don't know. Anyway, that parcel's gone. It's gone registered post, costs £11.15. Ooh. And it's going to be with the person tomorrow. So all done and dusted, and I've even got like a tracking number on it. I'm just going to have a quick 5-minute drive out of the town, and I'm going to go back to my caravan and try and work out what I'm going to do with myself on a day off. It's a bit weird, isn't it? What am I going to do with myself today? Right, so I've just ended up deciding to come for a random ride out. Destination, wherever I end up. So I've just taken a road over to Grimsby, so I'm about, I don't know, I'm guessing 45 minutes away from the campsite, and thought I'd find somewhere coolish to drive out to, and to give Rasha a walk. So obviously it's another very warm day, but I've got air conditioning in the car, so the car's dead cool. And just sort of saw a sign for this place, and here we are. Right, I'm just seeing signs about unexploded bombs or something. Let's go and have a look down here, see what this is all about. Right, Russ, lots of smells for you. Unexploded bombs and dangerous missiles. Oh my golly. What could go wrong? But it does seem to be a popular place for people. So there is a red flag flying, and I think that's an old pill sign. Sorry, pill box. And there you are. Right, so I'm sort of taking a walk. There's quite a lot of people out walking. You probably can't see them. The GoPro's not probably picking them up. But right over there in the distance, there's a load of wind farms, and only you possibly can't see them. So that must be coastal. And I've just had a really random message. Apparently, Radio Lincolnshire are trying to get hold of me or something. No idea what that's all about. Not got a clue at all what that's about. But we're not going to walk too far. As I say, it's nice and easy on Rasha here. Big waggy tail, Rash. It's nice and cool on the feet, and it's breezy. So the camera's probably not picking up the wind, but all nice and breezy. So I'll just go for a shortish walk with her and see how we get along. Alright, Rash. She's feeling very confident. Look at her. So just in the distance, I'm seeing a. It looks like a dad and a young child, and they're carrying a bucket and spade. So I've no idea what's up here. Anyway, it's a bit like the yellow brick road that I'm on, but it's not yellow. It's not yellow at all. Follow the yellow brick road. Now she's really confident, and normally she's sort of like by my side and everything, but she's leading the way, and big waggy tail. Look at her. Hey, Ras, look. She's got a sniff on something, right? It is now very windy. That's a very cool wind. I think I can see a bit of water ahead. I think we'll walk up to there. I think. Lots of doggy smells, lots and lots of doggy smells. I've got some good news. I have not come across an unexploded bomb yet. Still a bit unsure where I am, if I'm absolutely honest, or even where I'm walking to. Alright, so that's yeah, it must be perhaps it's part of the Humber estuary somewhere along the line. I'm not, oh, I can see the sea. It's a long way away, but I can sort of see the sea, and I'm on a path here. I say a path, it's a sort of path, and obviously that's filled up with seawater, so I'm guessing where I am now at sort of high tide, the water must come up here. Anyway, let's see where we get to. Might be on the wrong bit of path, if I'm honest. It's going very, very wet where I am. Well, blow me down. I don't know, it's about a 15-20 minute walk that I've done so far. Not really having a clue where I'm going, or even exactly where I am. I'll have to do what 3 words when I get to the location, and find out what the 3 words are. And in front of me I have got a ginormous beach and the sea. So this is obviously the Humber estuary, so the GoPro's probably not going to pick this up until I get a bit closer. But look at this here now. Wow, how beautiful is this? Amazing. Just there you go. When you go somewhere and you don't know where you're going, you can find things you didn't know you were looking for, and I have just found it. What a pure fluke. Little jump. Oh, there you go. And there's this massive expanse on the sea. So I'll sit down and just get Google Maps out and try and find out exactly where I am. And I am looking out for unexploded bombs, missiles, and military debris. Wowee. Goodness me, this expanse of beach, estuary, whatever you call it, is huge. Seriously massive. You can see the sea. I'm not going to go walk to the sea, but it's a bit like being at those that know will know what I'm on about here. It's a bit like finding the sea at Southport. I'm going to go and have a sit down with Rasha, I think, for 5 minutes, and I am mindful that Rasha's got little legs. Yeah, so I've still got some very small dunes here, and we'll have Have a quick sit down for 5, Rasha. Oh, come on, let's rest our legs. Good girl. Hey, good girl. Give her a nice drink of water when we get in the car. She does get travel sick, Rasha, as well, and she yeah, we have a seat cover in the back, and she did throw up, and we've only been going about half an hour. But what a view, just absolutely beautiful. I just love the, I don't know, this is picking up the clouds at the moment, but it's like, what's the orb song? Little fluffy clouds. Look at these clouds. Do you ever look, well, especially when you were younger, maybe not so much now we're older, but did you used to look up at clouds lying on your back and you sort of went dizzy, and then you could see faces in them, or animals in the clouds, or even on wallpaper? I used to see faces in wallpaper. Right, so I don't know whether the camera is picking that up or not, but the what 3 words are unique, dot, both, dot, mutual. Yeah, so if that helps, that helps. I've got a new friend. We will call her Lady. Right, up I go. Oh, right, okay. As I say, I'm not going to walk for too long, so I still don't exactly know where I'm going, or even where I've been. Come on, ladybird, go and fly away. Head back up to the car and give Rasha some water. What say you, Rasha? She does enjoy walks now, don't you, Rasha? Hey? And very randomly, and quite eerie this. So back in oh golly, I can't remember when. Come here, Rash. Must have been November, December. I sort of send out my CV to campsites and get in touch with club sites and things. And it's not very easy, I think I've explained this on other vlogs, for a solo warden to get employment as a campsite warden. It is possible. I've personally found it easy, but others haven't. Anyway, the Camping and Caravan Club, which you will have heard of, to give them credit, they've always been fairly responsive and got back to me, and I think I've been offered this year 4 interviews and job prospects with them. But the Caravan and Motorhome Club, the more, what some people would call it, the more swanky, the more posher ones, because a lot of caravanners and motorhomes don't like tents, they've never really ever acknowledged my applications or been in touch. And then rumours have it that they don't really take on solo wardens, etc. Anyway, to cut the chase, they have just randomly got in touch with me at the beginning of August, which is, you know, we are right in the peak season, offering an interview, asking how long my notice would be and do I want to work for them. If successful, obviously I will be replying back going no, 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 and you're too late. But yeah, that's just really random. I think, as I say, I have mentioned that I know that there has been issues on the Camping and Caravan Club on some of their sites with management that I'm aware of, and you dare to speak about it on the public Facebook groups, and you're slapped down and put on post approval. And I did mention a week or so ago I will be setting up a Facebook page and a separate Facebook group for this YouTube channel as and when I get time. It's just, I have no idea where my time goes, but even in the evenings I just seem to be always doing stuff and busy and everything. Anyway, yeah, so that's definitely still on the radar, not forgotten. Right, about another 10-minute walk. God, even I'm getting out of breath, Rasha, and we'll be back in the car. As I was sort of walking back up to the path, and the top of the walk now. You can really smell the pine needles. I know you can pick up these pine trees here, but yeah, smells of Christmas. Right, so another very random stop. I've been on this road to Grimsby, and I think I'm about 8-10 miles possibly outside Grimsby at the minute. Anyway, I just saw one of those brown signs saying, I think it was Horseshoe Place or something, and just decided to come down a very, very, very long lane, that one there, which is full of some big potholes, and yeah, here I am. I'll say here I am again. I don't really know where I am, but let me just load up my phone and have a quick deco, and I'll give you the what 3 words. So I don't know whether you can actually pick that up, but that's the what 3 words from where I am now are dreamers, dock, sake, dot, headers. And again, it's over on this this Humber estuary, and I can actually see sort of a ship in the distance, and I've got a dike on my left hand side, and then there's sort of like a bit of a public walk. Hang on a minute, I've just seen a sign. I can identify where I am. Hang on a moment. Yeah, right, I'm at Marshapple, Horseshoe Point. That's where I am. I know where I am. Whee! That always helps, doesn't it? So there's a sign there. So if you want to find where I am, that's where I am. Right, come on, Rasha. So let's have a... Okay, I'm not going to have a massive long walk, but a gentle walk down here. This is a public footpath. You know, no matter where I am, it doesn't matter. I can be on top of a mountain, and this happens on top of mountains. Just random people start to follow me. Yeah, happens all the time. So there is a car park here. There's no height restriction barriers, and there's no signs that I can see saying no overnight camper vans. So I've no idea whether that's on park for night, and I've no idea what the situation is, whether the car park floods at high tide or anything like that. For those that do wild camping, that would be a lovely car park. And I've got this this same sign as I had earlier before about the Humber estuary. Again, I don't know whether the camera's doing justice. I can't really zoom in as such on this GoPro. Hang on a minute. So I'm here, number 12, Horseshoe Point. So I may have been at number 14 actually. I'm just looking here. So I'm sort of seem to be making my way around something. Rasha, you've got the lead stuck under your bum. Come here, wait, daft dog. What are you doing? Come on, let's have a quick walk down here. Come on. So they call Lincolnshire, it's like the breadbasket of England, because obviously the whole, sorry, I don't know whether this camera's managing to stop the wind noise, but it is incredibly windy. The breadbasket of England, I mean, it's just so flat, and there are, I don't know how many acres of wheat and barley and crops everywhere. It's just so flat. Well, if you live here, you'll know it's flat. I'm a newbie. Don't shout at me for saying it's flat and windy. Always windy, always a breeze. So I'm just going to go. I'd say I'm not too sure what these buildings are. And I've got a gate. I'm just going to cut through. So just remember. Oh, come on, Rasha, you can jump. Just remember, if you pass through a gate, the gates are often there for a reason. Don't leave the gates open. What can see here? Right, let me just try and describe the vista behind me. So I've got a ship and a second ship, which I don't know whether you can see or not. And right in the distance, this is probably not picking it up, there's a black and white lighthouse. So I'm geographically, I'm guessing that's over towards Hull, and it is very windy. And the building that I saw before, when I did drive down that lane, I thought to myself, is it some kind of a, I don't know, a Second World War pillbox? And you know what? It could be, because look what I found here. I'm just going to see if is there any way in it. Is it a pillbox or is it not a pillbox? I don't know. I'm going to put the... no, it can't be a pillbox. It's way too small, isn't it? I don't know. Is it a pillbox or is it not a pillbox? What do you think? What is that, a pillbox or not a pillbox? Comment below and let me know what you think. I think it could be. So I'm also looking into the whoa, let go of my hat. It's just to give you an idea how windy this is. So I can see again that will be Grimsby way. Oh, lost my hat. Get my hat. Oh, whoa. Hi, Charlie. So yeah, so in the distance, I'm assuming that's Grimsby, and there's a tower. I've never been to Grimsby. I don't know much about Grimsby. Is Grimsby grim or is it worthwhile visiting? Because I'm not going to go there today, but now I'm getting 2 days off. Is it worthwhile visiting Grimsby? That's the question. Okay, right, I'll stop waffling because I keep waffling. I'm just going to walk down here for 5 minutes. I say this wind's it's cooling, so it's a very warm day but a very cooling wind. There's been a mini car crash. I was very random. A child's toy car, push along car here. Probably, I'm guessing, probably washed up with the tide, because obviously this is all marshland on the estuary. Right, just thought I'd share that. Right, back down to the car park, and I've just seen a couple of very random things which I've come to, including danger of a disappearing beach. And what on earth is this about? I've got a sign pointing that way saying nudist beach. Is there a nudist beach down there? Very random, very random, and in felt tip as well. I think something a bit dodgy personally. Right, and we're successfully back of the caravan. Rasha is having a... Hey Rash. Chill out under the tree in the shade. Hope you've enjoyed today's little vlog and a random day out, and I've got tomorrow off as well. What am I going to do tomorrow? That's the question. Anyway, if you're new here and you've just recently subscribed, hello and thank you ever so much for being on board. If you've not already done so, you know, you can subscribe down there below, that would be wonderful, and you can go and smash that like button. Anyway, I'm going to get going. It's getting a lot later than I was expecting. Need to get some tea on. I might even nip to the pub and get a pint shortly. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys on the next one.